Hello and welcome to the first tutorial on Virtual DJ and how to use it. The first thing you're going to do, though, if you haven't got the program, I suggest is go to your web browser and download Virtual DJ, which there's the name for you, Virtual DJ. When you go onto the Virtual DJ site, you will find at the bottom area here a disk for your PC version, and on the right hand side a Mac version. Okay, download that program, and then once you've downloaded and double D clicked the icon of a disk with a hand coming out of it, your program will start. And here we have the actual program. So to find your records, I recommend putting all your records in one particular area called Music. And to find your music selection, you have two arrows, one going up, of course, to make the selections go up, and one arrow going down to make sure selections go down. So if I now go down to Kylie Minogue and we find I Should Be So Lucky, we go to Kylie Minogue, give it a click, that opens up the many folders that we can actually use. We then go Greatest Hits, we left click and hold the actual record that we wish to place on deck A. Then we move the mouse directly over to deck A, and at the very bottom just there you will find a waveform which will go from the left to the right, of course, and a blue waveform up at the top. What we then do is select another record. In this case we use Michael Jackson and Thriller. So the first thing I do is obviously find Michael Jackson and Thriller, which I've got. I left click again and move that to deck B, which is just there. You'll notice deck B is now fluctuating over with a waveform, telling us that is loading into the actual deck, and you can see that the waveform is currently on there. Now, when you do it, you will not have cue points. Okay, I'll show you what a cue point is right now. Okay, now when you put your record in, you will not have it queued up properly, so therefore it's not going to start at the very start. It will more or less go like this. That's enough of that. Okay, now to get that to actually queue up properly, the first thing, well, we bring that back, and what we are listening for on the headset, because if you ever become a proper DJ, you will need to actually be able to do this properly. So what DJs do in their headset and on their CD controllers is they will touch, in this case, the top of the CD area where the jog wheel is, and they will just move it with their normal finger. So to do it on this, you left click on the vinyl, you then very carefully move that round, and you will get, there you are, I've got the noise. Notice that noise? So what we do is we just slightly go back to the very beginning. Yeah, it's just there. Once we've done that, we push Q, and then we push Q again to make sure the actual record is in the right place, which it is. Okay, then we do the same thing on Michael Jackson with Thriller, and we more or less start like moving it. No, there's nothing there, so we sort of come round, we keep coming, and all of a sudden it'll go "Rah!" in a minute. There it is. You might not be able to hear it, but I can now hear that sort of distinct noise. Alright, it's about there. Check it. Yeah, and that is now synced in ready. So what I could then do at a party, because it's the first record to go on, is I could obviously say, this is Kylie Minogue with I Should Be So Lucky, and then hit play, of course. Now, obviously, you wouldn't particularly, at that particular point, switch your record off, but how the hell does then the transition from that record take place on the left to that record on the right? Well, if we first manage to just go forward, all I'm doing to make that go forwards is I'm putting the mouse over the top of the vinyl, okay, and I'm left clicking. And if you then move your mouse as though you're moving it like around the clock, we're going to do Carly, alright, and then go into and there you go, perfect transition. Okay, so you could use that on a radio station. If you're going to do it for parties, for professional DJing, I suggest you do buy yourself a proper controller and obviously proper speakers and proper this and proper that. But that's your first lesson on Virtual DJ Pro. It will be able to broadcast, but we'll go into that later. So practice makes perfect. Bye for now.